case anybody's ever wondering what this is, it is a Trenta cold brew with 3 ad shots and extra half and half. And it's delicious. It's rocket fuel. All right. Well, yesterday felt like it was sucking. And then I finished my listing and fell asleep on the couch at about 8:45. And then woke up at 11:30 and had a couple sales come in while I was asleep. So we ended up at 305 for the day, which is not bad at all. Compared to last Tuesday. Well, last Tuesday was a lot better. We did about 500 last Tuesday. Last week, beginning of the week, was really good. So let's hope momentum continues. We don't have any other shit days. The last shit day was Sunday the 14th, Mother's Day, the $103 day. Last Thursday was semi-shit, but not super shit. Not like the Sunday before. And then before that, Sunday the 7th was the last shit day. Normally Sundays are good days for me, but yeah, you never know. What's going on, BB? What's up, Carl? Cameron with the poops. So let's take a look. Not a ton of postcards. A couple on HIP. We sold this one, Ocala National Forest, Juniper Springs Recreation Area. Actually went out for $4.55 on an offer. Same customer bought 2 airplane postcards, Pacific Coast Airlines, historical aircraft postcard, not airline issue. And also this one, which is the Norfly DC-3, also from the Airlines Historical Museum, for $4.55, I think is what it sold for, because they bought 2, so they got a discount. Ellis Real Photo Postcard. You guys have heard me talk about these many times. I have 2 of these. Both of them came from the Bremerton Flea Market recently. This is the 1,000-foot log on a truck, sold for $10. Another real photo here, the Marengo Cave National Landmark, Crawford County, Indiana. Came from the from the viewer who passed away. His wife contacted me through the channel. This one came from my guy down in Tacoma, Rushville High School, in Rushville, Nebraska. Real photo. Did I even put it back on this one? Nope, just the one image. Didn't even show the back. Sold for $12.50. Then the Hitchin Post Restaurant and Inn, 1936, real photo. Lake Wales, Florida, $3.95. And then 2 HIP orders, same customer. We have Cataract House from Green Island, Niagara Falls, Nebraska. I don't know where that came from. $1.95. And hi, from the World's Fair, Chrome postcard. I believe this came in a lot that I bought off of eBay, sold for $2.66. And that's the postcards. We'll see the other stuff here in a minute. So yeah, we're off to a decent start. Okay, today we're at about let's see here, about $60 today, which is about where we were yesterday at this time. So we'll see if this picks up. I have currently 6 items awaiting payment, which I have had several items recently cancel for non-pay, which is pretty annoying. I had a pair of roller skates cancel for non-pay for $50. Had a little trinket box yesterday cancel for non-pay. Had quite a few things recently. I have a customer who just bought maybe 2 postcards. Look here. Nope. Technically, yes. However, I believe what they lose their ability to make offers. However, you can just open a different account and submit offers, right? Like, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's see if Google knows. Failure to pay for items is a violation of our abusive buyer policy. When a seller cancels an order because the buyer hasn't paid, the unpaid cancellation is recorded on the buyer's account. Buyers who have excessive unpaid cancellation may have limits imposed by a seller or by eBay or lose their buying privileges. Which, again, you just like open a new account. Let me just see if there's any like better info. They don't really go into it much more, unfortunately. So, yeah, there you go. Slap on the wrists. Basically nothing. Which is not surprising. That reminds me. All right, one moment here. Shit. Wrong printer. Is there a way I can just cancel the print job? No. No, whatever. Buster will be in here any moment to protect me from the printer. That being said, you do have the ability to like block buyers who have too many unpaid items or any unpaid items in the last 30 days. So at the minimum, for any buyer that has an unpaid item, it will make it more difficult for them to purchase from other sellers for some period of time. Come on. There we go. which isn't, I mean, that's not that big a deal, right? So honestly, I think eBay needs to have some sort of, I mean, it's not like, you know, some Mercari, they make you put a card on file before you do it. But 99% of the time, and I think Pittsburgh Picker was talking about this the other night, like, or no, it was Daily Cabbage. Like anytime you accept an offer on Mercari, the card gets declined. So it's like, why even bother? I think that eBay or whoever offers an offer option on their platform needs to have some sort of like escrow or hold on a card when submitting an offer. That makes sense. To me, anyways. Especially if the customer has any unpaid items in their history. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I feel like if you have X number of, you know, successful paid offers, then that can get lifted. But for new buyers, like some sort of like probationary period seems like a good idea. But eBay doesn't like to manage shit. So well, that's kind of a cool. Both of these are kind of cool. That's kind of cool too. You might have to list those. German trains, I'm not going to research the list. So, That's kind of cool. Wheeling, West Virginia Festival of Lights. It's kind of neat. Oh, there's another one of the same. Niagara Falls Continental Postcard. That's like, might as well list a bucket of feces on eBay. Am I right? I know I am. Hit. So tomorrow there will probably be 2 ship shows. One early and one late. Let's make sure this is the right. Yep, that's the right one. As I'm going to be driving early Friday morning to the Packwood Flea with Cameron and Sal. The idea is to have everything shipped that night. Wake up early, ship out whatever like odds and ends might still be hanging around, which shouldn't be too many. It's only about 3 hours worth of sail time. And then there will be no ship show on Friday. All right, let's get on with the other stuff. Catch up with chat. Bolo. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you guys really wanted to, I mean, we could do this right now. If you go to your eBay block buyers page, or block bidders, whatever you want to call it, you can copy the Continental Niagara Falls. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, copy and paste your blocked buyer list into the chat. And then anybody else in the chat can copy and paste from the chat into their own blocked buyers list, thereby preemptively blocking all the buyers that they want. I suspect there will be duplicates. I mean, mine is 3 years old, and I could probably do a culling. I don't add as many to my blocked buyers list as I used to. It takes quite a bit nowadays. If a customer leaves feedback without even contacting me, they'll get like negative feedback or neutral feedback without even talking to me. Or if they contact me with a problem and I try to resolve it and then they don't respond and just leave negative feedback, I'm going to block them. 1 Foot Flipper. 1 Foot Flipper did a video yesterday about buyers to block on eBay. It was actually pretty good. He's much more stringent than I am. He's like, if somebody asks you about smells, block them. I'm like, oh, okay, wow, like that's extreme. But I get it. Like, there are definitely buyers, like the ones who are very, very sensitive about smells are going to be very sensitive about just about everything. But it was an interesting video to hear like what somebody else will do with. Glass man always bugs you. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are also, if like I tell somebody this is my lowest price and I'm not going to go lower, please do not counter, and then they counter that, I will block them. People who can't negotiate respectfully and take up my time, blocked. People who send me shitty messages, blocked. Like all that, you know. Yeah, I consider it harassment. Yeah, I'm not telling you to go block anybody. If you want to, you can. That's my block list. But I would say definitely go check out 1 Foot Flipper's video that he did. It was interesting. It was more extreme than I would probably do myself, but I think it's always interesting to get another person's perspective and philosophy on something like that. All right, where's my? I know I have more. There you go. This is the really beat up Ken Griffey Jr. Rawlings mug or mitt. So it's like somebody left this out clearly, but the inside still good. I listed this way under going rate for these because of the condition. $8.95, but it only took like 3 days to sell. So stoked about that. I make a couple of bucks on the shipping as well. You're not on my blocked list. Are you? Honestly, like some of my block list is buyers that I've purchased from that were terrible, and I left negative feedback, so I blocked them preemptively so they can't come buy from me, just to leave like a retaliatory negative feedback. Like the customer or the seller who charged me for priority shipping and then shipped postcards, media mail, and then was completely unrepentant about it. I left them negative feedback. I didn't want them being retaliatory, coming back and trying to leave me negative feedback, so I blocked them. I mean, I can understand that, the idea behind that, but the reality is the number of buyers on eBay is immense and nearly infinite. And if you could block 1,000 buyers, even in a pretty limited niche, and it wouldn't register. All right, I sold this here teddy bear. This is a gunned rubber nose teddy bear. It has seen some better days. It probably needs a cleaning. All of this is disclosed. Background remover really did great with this one. There's the nose. I just tried to get every single angle I could. Sold for $20. I think I got that from the antique store, but I'm not 100% positive. Let's see how this is going. I think it's going to go first class pretty easy. Yep. It's got glass eyes, so I probably should put it in the box. You're not on my block list. Yeah, I mean, I think bragging about a block list is just weird anyways. Like, what is, yeah. What kind of clout you looking for, dog? That's just weird. Okay, sold somebody came in and offered me $20 a pair, plus combined shipping on these drawer pulls, the mid-century drawer pulls. These were in the magic bin of backstock, which I had just, for some reason, not listed forever. So yeah, they came in, offered me $20 plus combined shipping. I said, sure, I'm going to charge you $10 for a padded flat rate envelope. And they said, great. And that's what's about to happen. I wonder, let me just put them in here. Put that in there. See if I can get that in flattish. Sure, that's going to work. That bin was awesome. I love, that's one of the benefits of like going through your backstock every now and then and just being systematic about either, listing it or dumping it. Because that bin had that $250 stylus in it. Had these in there. I still think that I haven't completely gone through it. I didn't think so. Holy crap, there's 20 people out there lurking in whatever it is, Lurkistan. The lower Lurkitania Peninsula. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, bell notifications turned on. You know when I go live, blah, 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 blah. Although there won't be SHIPSHOW in, I will try to go live from Packwood. I will attempt. I will make attempts. There will be attempts. Whether it works, whether I have bandwidth, whole different story. We'll see what happens. All right, next up. It was a very hardware kind of day yesterday. Next item was, I think I got this at the garage sale down the street or maybe at the free sale. I don't remember. But just a vintage hanging Victorian style coat hook hat rack. Or hat hook. It's nice. It's definitely old. It's cast for sure. The screws probably aren't original because they're Phillips head. But so I put vintage instead of antique and Victorian style instead of Victorian because I don't think it's antique. $13 though, not too bad. Okay, leave it right in there. Ounces. 14 ounces. What did I put here? 12 ounces. I could probably just. Oh, that's cast, so we probably don't want to do that. Yep. Let's see here. You know what? I'm not going to do that. There's that. Screws. This. Throw those in here. I can keep this under 12 ounces. I make an extra buck something. $2. That's worth it for an extra minute worth of work. Right about there. Oh, nope, we're gonna do it like that. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, that didn't help at all. What's this way? That's 12 right there. I think we may have overshot it with the cardboard just a bit. Do it all over again. Now I'm just learning for next time. That should be enough. Really, I'm just hoping to try to keep it from bending. All right, where are we at now? Still 12 and a half. So we're just going to go back too close. It's going to be 13 ounces no matter what. Since it's going to be the same either way, opt for the most protected we can do. Yay, what's up, Ainsley? I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a blast. I mean, it was a blast last year. All right, next up, sold another piece of hardware. New old stock lamp parts. $12.95. Actually, not $12.95. $11.66. And I just found another one that I had. I got these for free from a yard sale a long time ago, and they just actually sat in my car. And when my car died, they even got transferred to my new car. And then still sat in my car for another about year. I think I held on to them thinking I was going to have some lamps that I wanted to fix at some point. But you know what? That did not happen. And honestly, if I wanted to fix a lamp, I could probably find a lamp that costs less than $12. And then just use the parts from that lamp to fix whatever lamp I wanted to fix. Just saying. Lamps are one of those things you can usually find at a thrift shop for less than that amount of money. Yeah, definitely weather looks good. This weekend, compared to last year when it basically just like did that very classic Pacific Northwest damp on you all weekend. It's like just the moist mist of the Pacific Northwest where it's like not really raining, but just gray and overcast and moist. I know a lot of people don't like that word, moist, but there's no better word to describe it than moist. All right, next up, sold an ashtray. Pretty cool one. Nice teal, mid-century square. to me, it looks like it could be Blenko, but I am not 100% on that. And I couldn't find anything to necessarily confirm it. So I went just $18.95. It's going to go out possibly parcel select, but it's heavy enough glass that I think I can probably get away with a padded flat rate and a couple of strips of cardboard. It's going down to California. Let's see if this is going to make a difference here. $9.58 if I go parcel. Regular priority is going to be basically the same price. So let's start by getting this. It's not really that heavy. Oh, that's because this is the wrong ashtray. I can feel it. This is much more square, and it's not the heavy glass one. Let me go grab the right one. I'll be right back. What up, Kyle? Be right back. Holy cow, I had to dig for that one. I've got a lot of ashtray listed, and they're all in one bin, so had to get down pretty deep to the bottom of that bin to get to this one. think we're going to. That last bit may be a bit much. I don't know if that's going to fit. You can always do it in pieces.
we should again. It's been a while since we haven't had as many of these PFRE battles as we used to. I kind of miss them. All right, we definitely made it. I don't know how much, if any, I'm going to be able to get in there cardboard-wise, but we're going to try. Let's do these first. And they're pretty damn tight. That's what she said. All right. We're calling it right there. There are many layers of cardboard. There are many layers of bubble. It's going to take a lot of mishandling to damage that thing. All right, done. Let's do this once.
Dawn, I've been watching a channel recently that I discovered. I've been enjoying it. It is called, let me just link it. And the reason why I say Dawn is because this guy's a scrapper / dumpster diver. He finds a lot of cool stuff, but he doesn't really like listing or do any listing on eBay. He's got a pretty good following, and I feel like there is some opportunity there if you happen to be a reseller to get some relatively cheap inventory if you want to do that. And because he's getting it for free. And if you can give better than scrap price on something, and I saw him basically throw back into a dumpster a bunch of like brand new board games. Because he's like, I'm not going to list it on eBay, blah, blah, blah. And any Canadians. I don't know where this guy is, and I don't remember where anybody else is in Canada. I know that, I think, Dawn, you're barely Canada. And I feel like this guy's maybe outside of, I don't know, outside of Toronto, not a clue. It's good. It's a good YouTube channel if you like scrapping. He's got a good presence. Yeah, he is in Canada or something. Very fun. I see what you're doing there. But yeah, I feel like there's a reseller related opportunity here somewhere. he's a pretty active YouTuber. He's got a pretty big following. The channel just is good on its own, so go check it out at the least, and maybe reach out if he's in your relative zone, because he seems to come across good inventory that he doesn't care to monetize to the max. He's trying to scrap. Well, I'm not wrong, right? I can probably point to you roughly on a map where you are, but I don't know the place. Let's see if I can do it. All right. Just from memory, let's see if I am even close. I feel like you're right around here somewhere, like not in Toronto, not in Ottawa, but like in this zone or this zone. Like this is barely Canada, in my opinion. It's barely Canada because if we could just as easily have drawn a straight line across here and you would have been America. Because I'm pretty sure you're not like up here. This is like deep Canada, Montreal, anything Montreal and north. This is all deep Canada. Okay. Not bad from memory, just saying. All right, next up is this here U.S. Divers Aqualung stainless steel scuba knife. I got this from my friend over in Seattle as part of that pickup. Pretty damn good condition. One of the better condition ones that have come up on the market. With the sheath, which it usually doesn't have the sheath. Sold for $50. Believe it or not the first one of these I've sold. Let's see, going to Yelm. Oh, that's easy. I don't even have to padded flat rate this. We're gonna if I wanted to, probably deliver this on my way to 2 pounds on my way to Packwood. That's not what's going to happen, but I could. Regional flat rate A. That sounds like a good use of one of these boxes. I can't use anymore. Probably would have been about the same price. This is not. This is. I like the new lower price, close by eBay shipping something. $8 to ship this 2 pounds. It used to be quite a bit more than that. Oop. Just perfect. Throw some of these air jackety things in with it. Call her a day. cheaper than even a padded or not just a standard flat rate envelope. Well, I know that the people in Upper Michigan are Yoopers. I don't know if it's called the Upper. I think it's called the UP, is what they call it. People in Michigan call the Upper Peninsula the UP, but the people who live there are Yoopers. My ex is from Michigan, so yeah, you guys, this is the same video from yesterday, believe it or not. All right, next up. Getting a little low on big flat cardboard. So I have 2 records going out. You missed. Here we go. Record number 1, K-Tel Dumb Ditties, including such great hits as My Dingaling, Monster Mash, Beans in My Ears, I'm a Nut, Teddy Bear's Picnic, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, The Jolly Green Giant, and Who Put the Bump in the Bump, the Bump, the Bump. You know the one. Who put the ram in the ram lam a ding dong? Who put the dip in the dip, the dip, the dip? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. If my fucking fall in love with me. All right. Going back to the Thumbprint channel, really good like ASMR-y style strapping, good background if you're listening. Which I like those channels. Like if I want to listen, I just want something on that I'm sort of absorbing in the background. It's like there's a few channels that are good for that. Like Sri Tips, the guy who does the gold and precious metal refining. I really like that channel. That's a really good one for background ASMR style listening content. You know, the opposite of this channel. Oh yeah, eBay changed international shipping policy last night. If you missed that. I was doing a bunch of end sales similar this morning, and it basically replaced, as I was doing it, it was replacing eBay Standard International with the new eBay International Shipping. Ooh, an offer. Let's see if you want to take it. $10 on a $33 item. Yeah, nope. You're going to counter with $32. All right, last item going out is not a sale. It's actually going to my brother. Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops play the Neil Diamond songbook. And he is a huge Neil Diamond fan. So he's getting that record. He does not have this one, so this came from the free records I got, so happy to. Well, Jim, they for weeks now they've had a notice up anytime you select Standard International that it was sunsetting. I mean, there has been notifications on it and communication on it and seller updates on it and things like that. It's not like it came out of nowhere. You have to there's like an opt out and then a different business policy thing that you have. There is a way to do it. I just don't know exactly what that way is off the top of my head. Oh, for standard envelope? Got it. I don't know. I haven't listed anything yet today. Let me see. Sell similar. I still show the option, but I also don't use business policies, so that could have something to do with it. I can still see. I'll show you. So you may have to either change your business policies or because I just go to add services and I still see priority mail, all the options here. Yep. Could definitely be a glitch. It's been known to happen a time or two on the eBays. All right. 813. Oops. What you doing, Windy Lou? All right. That. Hi. What? Oh, you just want to sit there and stare at me. I see. Hi, Winnie Lou. What you doing? Just gonna sit there and stare at you. Going to use my powers of mind persuasion to make you give me treats. Winnie Lou. Nope, now she's ignoring me. Hi. Nope. She's busy guarding the house for me, which is good. She's a good guard kitty. All right, everybody. Well, I shipped all the things. The things, they are shipped, and all the shipping things I've shipped, which means only one thing. We have come to the end of yet another shipping adventure. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, same time for me, same place for me. I don't know where you're going to be, but I'll be here. We will catch you all on the Flippy Flop. Peace out. Bye.